Wait, if he failed, why does it say he passed in the panel? It literally says pass, and in the previous chapter it said he failed. I would assume that they meant to put fail, but they accidentally put pass instead. Okay, so that's why Sakamoto couldn't get into the JCC. It was because he had a bounty on his head. Also, when Nagumo said, if you can't get in as a student, what about a teacher? And I'm like, wait, if they're not gonna let him in as a student because he has a bounty on his head, wouldn't it be the exact same for being a teacher? Unless it's like different for being a teacher or something. When Nagumo says, it doesn't have to be Mr. Sakamoto, right? It looks like Sakamoto's wife. I was like, don't tell me Sakamoto's wife is gonna be like a teacher at the JCC. Does she even know anything about assassins? Was she like a teacher or something? I thought she was like a shopkeeper. Maybe she was like an assassin as well before she met Sakamoto. I don't know. Okay, so it seems like Nagumo's plan was to transform Sakamoto into his wife, so he can be like a teaching intern, so that they can like infiltrate the JCC. But why didn't like Nagumo pick Sakamoto's wife as the disguise? Shouldn't Nagumo pick like a man, since Sakamoto sounds like a man? Unless Nagumo's ability lets him like transform someone and their voice as well. Also, since Nagumo's transformation ability only lasts like 24 hours, wouldn't Sakamoto need to be constantly like be transforming into that disguise every day? And since he's like a teaching intern, which I'll assume requires you to be there like almost every day, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Japan Clear Creation is a Japanese assassin training institution, otherwise known as the JCC. The JCC has an enrollment of almost 1,000 students due to its extreme training regimen. Many students don't survive, but students who excel may achieve licensure during their training. In other words, the JCC is Japan's preeminent assassin training program. So pretty much it's just like a normal school, except that you can pretty much get hurt or potentially get killed every day, it seems. Hence why it's called like an assassin school. So you probably want to be somewhat decent in assassination or you probably wouldn't survive long. So the reason why Akira wants to join the JCC was to find out what happened to her older sister. Since her older sister was in the JCC and disappeared, and she's trying to find out what happened to her, or something. My guess on what happened to Akira's older sister is that Rion is probably like working for Slur, or she's like working undercover for the JAA to infiltrate Slur or something like that. Also, Sakamoto Days will be getting the cover and lead color page of Weekly Shonen Jump number 30, so I'm hoping they do like an anime announcement for Sakamoto Days, since they do have enough chapters for like a 24 episode anime, which is around like 70 chapters I think. If they do get an anime, I wonder what anime studio will do it. I could see like MAPPA doing it, but it seems like they already have a lot of projects, so possibly like Madhouse or like A1 Pictures, Studio Pierrot, Toei Animation. I feel like one of these studios will probably get it, hopefully. Overall, a pretty interesting chapter. We now know why Sakamoto failed. We got to see a little bit of the JCC. We got to see Sakamoto get transformed into his wife. Hopefully Sakamoto Days gets an anime adaptation soon.